today is really to unpack how music transcends just being, mere entertainment.
Right. He treats it as a deeply biological, somatic experience.
Exactly. He actually calls music his harmless companion. So I want you to think of it not just as background noise, but as a kind of, like a sonic multivitamin for your cells.
I love that phrase, sonic multivitamin.
Thanks. So we're starting off by looking at how sound physically interacts with the body. Jaya Sekaran vividly describes how music frees him from, quote, feeling sick, and gives him this infusing kick.
Yeah, and he talks about these methodically devised vibrations.
Right. He says they mesmerize him in the here and now, and literally ensure his personal biorhythms, letting peace pervade all his body cells. But I have to ask you a pushback question here.
Okay, go for it.
Wait, so is it the emotional melody that's actually healing us, or is it literally just the raw physics of these methodically devised vibrations syncing up our internal clock?
Well, see, you actually can't separate the two, because the physics dictate the emotion. It really comes down to a mechanism called neural entrainment.
Neural entrainment.
Yeah, so your brain waves, they naturally want to synchronize with the rhythmic frequency of your environment.
Oh, wow.
Right. So when you listen to a steady, structured beat, your heart rate and your breathing, they subconsciously mimic that pace. Those vibrations literally stimulate your vagus nerve.
Wait, really? So it's a physical reaction?
Completely physical. It pulls your body out of a fight or flight response and puts you into the state of cellular calm.
That makes so much sense. And what's kind of wild is that the specific sound triggering this biological piece for the author, it seems totally eclectic and unpredictable.
Oh, absolutely. His taste is all over the place.
Yeah, because 1 minute he's praising this massive orchestral admixture of acoustics, and he's thanking Europe and the U.S. for making him a, quote, musical addict.
He definitely thrives on that uplifting, massive beat, but then, he completely shifts gears.
Right, to the temple bells.
Yes. He knows that he finds this equally profound spiritual peace in the pure, simple ring of temple bells.
It's like a perfectly balanced acoustic diet. Like you need the complex carbs of an uplifting orchestral beat, but you also need the pure hydration of a single temple bell.
That's a great analogy.
But how does such a wide, unpredictable spectrum serve as just one singular, harmless companion?
Well, because the true companion isn't really the genre itself. It's the structural predictability of the sound. The music doesn't judge. It just offers a consistent, safe, physical anchor for whatever emotion he brings to the table.
And that idea of a non-judgmental space, that brings us to a really fascinating part of his background. Because John Scarron isn't just like a casual listener writing poetry.
No, he has a very specific professional lens.
Right, he's an Indian-trained transactional analyst. And the source mentions he spent 4 years in the cathexis home under world-renowned experts. Now, I know what a psychoanalyst is, but what exactly does cathexis mean in this context?
So let's look at transactional analysis first. It basically views our social interactions as transactions. So every conversation you have is an emotional exchange where you usually expect something back.
Okay, that makes sense.
And cathexis is just a psychological term for investing your mental and emotional energy into a person or an idea or an object.
Oh, wow. Okay, so since he analyzes human transactions at cathexis for a living, could his intense connection to music be his way of finding the perfect, uncorrupted transaction with the world?
That's exactly the crux of it, yeah.
Like a companion that gives peace without demanding anything in return.
Precisely. Human relationships are incredibly demanding. When you pour your emotional energy into people, it's fraught with unspoken rules and miscommunications.
Yeah, it's exhausting.
It is. So music offers this pure unilateral exchange. You invest your attention, and it guarantees you alignment and peace in return.
Which brings us back to you, the listener.
Yeah.
Are you using music just as background noise to pass the time on your commute? Or are you actively using it as a tool for mental clarity and biological peace?
Because, we carry virtually every recorded sound in human history right in our pockets.
We do.
What?
Which leaves us with this final thought to ponder. If these methodically devised vibrations can act as a flawless substitute for human connection, and literally realign our body cells, could the daily playlists we subconsciously curate for ourselves actually be our most profound, intimate form of self-therapy?
That's a powerful thing to think about.
It really is. Something to chew on next time you put your headphones on.